Hi, my name's Adrian Street, Product Specialist for Cat Backhoe Loaders. Behind me I have the 432F2, the latest offering from Cat Backhoe Loaders. For 30 years the backhoe loader has been produced here in Leicester, and this machine is the culmination of the design and engineering and manufacture over those years. I'd like to take you through the machine and show you some of the features and benefits it now offers you. With the new F2 series backhoe, we've decided to keep the structure, loader and backhoe just the same as they were on the F series. We still have superior breakout forces on the rear and highly competitive breakout forces on the front of the machine. On the front of the machine you can have a pin-on or with a quick coupler option, and with the rear you can have pin-on, quick coupler mechanical or quick coupler hydraulic option as well. And with our aux options we now provide twist to connect connections. These provide improved sealing and connect under pressure ability. On these machines we offer a 0.96 metre cube bucket, a 1.03 metre cube bucket like we have here, or a 1.3 metre cube bucket. On this machine we have a quick coupler fitted. This allows the operator to easily unattach the bucket and attach a forks or any other work tool he needs on the front of this machine. Coming around to the rear of this 432F2, we have fitted a performance hoe. This hoe option with the larger cylinder sizes really allows the operator to harness the full productivity of this high performance 432 machine. On the Cat Backhoe loader we offer a 14-foot standard stick, a 14-foot E-stick and a 16-foot E-stick option. These E-sticks are fitted with nylon self-lubricating pads. These can be adjusted simply and easily by just adjusting these bolts here. One of the main features behind these F2 machines is our emission solution. We have to meet EU Stage 4 emission regulations. We've done this by keeping the same C4.4 asset engine with the same serviceability points from the side of the engine bay, where you've got your oil filter, fuel filter and water separator, all easily accessible, and your daily checks are all grouped in one place from the top of the engine compartment. However, we've replaced the diesel particulate filter with selective catalytic reduction unit and diesel exhaust fluid. The emissions package allows us to maintain the engine's performance but meet those EU Stage 4 regulations. We all know that the quicker and easier it is to do our daily services and checks, the more likely we are to do it. The Cat Backhoe loader, we've done what we can to try and make those checks as simple and easy as possible. For example, on this radiator cooling pack, we've tried to make it as easy and simple as possible with toolless access to all of your radiators. Now you have clear access to your air conditioning radiator, hydraulic radiator, engine radiator to make sure the machine's performance stays peak throughout your day. On these F2 machines, just as the F series machine, the battery is located here at the front of the machine. This gives easy access for servicing and maintenance, and also available as a cold weather package or a heavy duty wood battery package, which means there's a second battery installed in the front of the machine. As standard, we now have a remote jump start section on the right hand side of the cab, which means you do not have to access these batteries to jump start the machine if necessary. One of the most noticeable features of this F2 machine is the new cab. We've improved fender height and coverage over the rear wheel. We've also gone to this flat glass design. We all understand that accidents happen, and therefore flat glasses are much easier to procure when in the field. We've also changed the stamping of the door to improve the hinges, and also the door furniture has been changed to improve sealing of the machine. This better sealing allows us to reduce the noise level within the cab by up to 75%. We've reduced from 80 decibels to 74 decibels across our range. This improves operator comfort for those long days on the job site. We've now moved the hood release from under the cab to inside the cab on the side of the steering column for greater security. From this platform here, you're able to hop up and have a look at your daily fluid checks, which are all grouped in one position. Now let's take a look at the new features of this F2 cab. We really have tried to make this F2 cab as comfortable as possible for the operator. We've redesigned the front console with a new switch layout. We've also introduced the tilt and telescopic steering column as an option. We've redesigned the loader control. It now has a transmission neutralizer switch, just as it did before. It also has a diff lock, which has moved from the floor to the loader control This promotes easy access into the cab as there's no trip hazard. We've also added a forward, neutral and reverse button to help you when you're truck loading and in and out of a pile. You can easily change between forward and reverse with a touch of a button. We've still got the scroll switch for the MP buckets and auxiliaries on the front of the machine. We've repositioned all of the right hand side control panel for easy manoeuvrability, so you can reach those important levers as quickly as you can and as comfortably as you can. Gauge cluster is still in the same place, but we've added a large LCD display which is packed full of new features and information for you to access. Information in there such as trip totals, so when you're at a job site you know exactly how many litres of fuel you've used, how many litres and hours you've done and how many hours you've completed on that job site. You can also make adjustments to brightness and things like your auxiliary flows on the rear of the machine for any tool that you attach. You can go in there and you can change that preset for up to 3 preset settings, whether you're having an auger or a hammer or whichever work tool you choose to use. Also on the right hand side we've added an air recirculation system and we've improved the HVAC system. That improves heating and cooling of the cab to keep you as comfortable as possible on those cold winter days or those long hot summer days. An extra vent has been fitted to the front of the console which improves demisting, and we also included a vent down by your feet to keep your toes warm. We've also introduced a new security keypad to the F2 machines. In here there's up to 25 programmable codes, so your operators come in and access the machine whenever they need to. However, if a wrong code is entered, then this machine completely locks out its systems. Transmission, hydraulics and engine, nothing can be started. You understand that visibility is key with these kind of machines. When loading again up to trucks, you really need to see what you're doing. Or forkworks up high, it's really important to see what you're doing. To that end, we've changed the window wiper position and moved the motor from the top to the bottom and introduced a pantograph window wiper which gives you up to 44% increased coverage. We've also moved the radio across to the right hand side and we've taken out a slice of the roof cap so you can really see at full dump height what you're doing. Now let's have a look at the rear of the machine. Coming to the rear of the cab, we've made tons of changes. These new hoe pods are a main new feature. As I said before, we wanted to make this as comfortable as possible, and now you can position them forwards and backwards or side to side, so you can mount these in the most comfortable position for you. We've also changed the arrangement on the left hand side. We've moved the throttle to the gauge cluster just to neaten the area up, and we've also changed the stab legs and the way the boom auto lock is positioned. To my now right hand side, we've improved the storage area, a large opening to store anything you need to take throughout your day's work. So that's an overview of our new 432F2 Backhoe loader, packed full of great features from hydraulic upgrade, emission solution and a fantastic new cab designed for the operator. This machine also has plenty of good features left over from the F series that we've tried to incorporate to make it a high performing machine for you. From sealed for life axles to great serviceability and the great digging forces on both the front and the back. This machine is a high performance machine of our range, and the equivalent 444 EST machine, which is equal size tyre, is also available, as well as our new model, the 427, the 428 and the 434. For more information, please contact your local Cat dealer.